Hello, everyone. Welcome to the latest episode of Lass's Lair. I'm Hillary, the Confusing Words. Of course, we have the wonderful Gary, King Pokemon, and our guest today is Pokilegends. JC,
Hi.
welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Oh, I was so happy you accepted our invitation. Even Hillary had been noticing some stuff you've been doing recently,
Mhm.
and so we were on the same mindset. We both wanted you.
Oh my gosh, I'm super honored. Thank you so much. I'm really
Yeah.
excited. I'm also really nervous. I'm just gonna say that because I've never done videos. I've never done an interview or anything like that. So
Oh,
just
too.
wanted to put that on the table.
That makes this even more special.
Yes.
We are honored to have you today.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So tell us what your favorite Pokemon game is right off the bat. We're putting you on the spot.
Oh my God, don't do that. I'm gonna say Fire Red Leaf Green or Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield was really good. Don't ask me about Scarlet and Violet.
I haven't played it
I
yet
have
either.
I have comments.
I haven't even played it yet. Scarlet and Violet. I know. Isn't that crazy?
I was so hyped for that. The hype was real. Pokemon did their job fantastic because I went in, got my nails done. I got the console. I was like, I'm in this to win it. And I was like, so this is happening. Because I didn't watch any trailers, even for movies
Right.
and anything. I go with no spoilers. I avoided everybody. Everybody was like, I'm going to tell you what's happening. I'm like, no, tell me. I want to go in not knowing.
Yeah. I know. I'm the same way. I'm trying to avoid the content on it because I want to play it eventually.
Yeah.
But I've heard some things, so I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah. I am busy with work too. Everybody's asking me like, how far are you in? And I'm like, okay, don't ask me. Ask me about something else.
You know, one thing we seem to do here at Akara, one thing we do, we always introduce our guests to my little girl.
Yeah.
So this is Akara. Say hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. What's that in your hand?
Oh, I like your shirt. It says love. We love you.
It's a bear.
She makes her appearance once a show. So
Everybody loves to see how she's doing.
yeah.
So I know you wanted to ask some questions for us, so feel free to lay them on us at any time.
Where did you get your hat? Because
Anything
I
you'd
need
like.
one. I need to wear those when I go to conventions because they're going to be like, I see her.
This one was from PokemonCenter.com. I think it was when they did some Pokemon Go stuff. This one and this one was actually a gift, so I don't even know where they came from.
Nice. And
What
I love
are
your
you?
book, by the way. Sorry.
Are you thinking of coming to any conventions? Do you have any in mind already, or?
Yes, I do. I'm going to, well, both Comic Con, San Diego, and New York Comic Con. I will be there 100%. I'm really excited to be there. Collecticon, I'm hoping for Collecticon. Yeah.
I will be at every Collecticon. So all 7 of them. So
there's 7?
yeah. No. There's Orlando. There's a Kansas City. There's a Long Beach, California. There's a Denver, Colorado. There's a Kansas City, Missouri. There's a Houston, Texas, and a Dallas, Texas. So you gotta get to one of those so I can meet you in person.
Yes, definitely.
And I think Hillary, are you still going to Orlando?
I just had to cancel the trip yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I'm so bummed out. I had a doctor's appointment that was going to make it safe for me to travel. And they said my insurance wasn't going to cover it, so they canceled it. And then they told me we could do it in the future for only $375 cash. I said, I will pay for it. Why did you cancel the appointment? I wanted to go to this. I had to cancel my trip. And they're like, oh, well, next time you plan a trip, whenever you want, we'll do it for $375. I was like, oh my God, I wish you didn't cancel it.
Okay, so you pick another one this year because you and I got to hug each other. You know,
I know. It's been a whole year now since I've seen you.
It has. That's right. Yeah. So hopefully you can make it to one that Steve is performing at.
Yes.
Because I think he's performing in Denver and Houston.
Oh,
so,
good.
And now that JC, that's Steve Aoki. He's actually performing at 2 of our conventions.
That's amazing.
So we're really excited about that. So
tell him to bring a cake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell him to bring a cake, and I'll be there front row. So tell him not to miss. Look for the blonde.
Okay. Deal. Well, no, I'll get you. You know, he's a good personal friend. I'll get you back to meet him and everything. So
awesome.
Hopefully you can make it to one of those.
I was just joking with my brother. Like, yes, sorry.
No, he's like Akira's godfather. The little girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Uh-huh.
It was funny because me and my brother were joking. He was like, you know what Gary's going to ask you, right? What's your Pokemon goal? And I'm like, man, everybody's going to be like, it's to get this card. It's going to be to get this PSA 10 Holy Grail. I'm like, no, it's to get Steve Aoki to throw a cake in my face.
Well, he has caked me
nice.
over at his house. We did a charity function, and he caked me, and Swan and I caked him. So that's rare. He doesn't get caked. So that's on that's on the internet somewhere.
I need to find that. That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so hopefully I could go to the Texas ones. Now that I know that in the future it'll be okay for me to travel, they can get me in. I'm so going to one this year.
Right. Good.
And I'm right near New York, so I will definitely try and go to the New York Comic-Con this year.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish I could. Yeah, I can't get to the San Diego one is like right before the Long Beach Collecticon. And that's too much for me. You know, at my age, it's a little bit harder to do this stuff. So I commit to a couple international and then the 7 here in the States. But I can't make any of the Comic-Cons, unfortunately.
You have to come to Montreal, come to Quebec, come to the...
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, you're our third Canadian that we've interviewed on the show. Right, Lori?
At least third. We had Chari Queen.
Yeah.
Who else did we have? We had a couple, I think.
Who?
Canadian?
Yeah, the girl in her...
The girl with the store. Oh, what was her name?
With the store. Yeah, they came here to Vegas to visit me during one of our functions.
JC.
Yeah, JC also.
JC,
yeah.
JC oh, yeah. Also.
Yeah.
Super Canadian.
And what's her name on... Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Don't get old, guys.
Yeah.
No, you want to get old. You want to get old.
It's better than the alternative.
That's it. That's true.
What's that movie where it goes backwards? Benjamin Button? Was that it?
Oh,
yeah, Benjamin Buttons. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Well, I'm almost 70. So now you're supposed to say, well, you don't look 50.
You look 30. Just, yeah.
Age is just a number. Age is just a number, right?
I have people say it's their 30th annual 21st birthday.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Nice.
I'd even sound old with that one.
Yeah.
I get a lot of people asking me my age, and I'm just like, doesn't matter. Just
yeah.
No, you guys are breaking my heart with your ages. I wish I could.
I'm trying to age in reverse. I go see my plastic surgeon tomorrow, get a little touch up, you know.
See, that wouldn't even help me. That's the problem.
You look youthful. I don't see any wrinkles on your face.
Yeah, I'll stay back here with bad lighting.
Yeah.
So
I have to warn you about my
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I just have to warn you about my lighting. My lighting is wacky, so it turns off. So if it goes dark for 2 seconds, I have to unplug and plug. So just yeah.
Don't worry about that.
I don't have my studio set up yet, so that's why I'm in this funky lighting and that. We just moved, and so we're doing quite a project here, and so but it'll be nice when I eventually get to it.
I like it.
Yeah, I gotta fix my lighting too. I gotta do a little rearranging.
No, I can see you beautifully, and your background is great. You look good. Yeah,
I love the background.
Got a whole bunch going on here.
Yeah,
it looks amazing. I'm super envious. I think it's so cool.
I try to put as much. I don't know if you guys know how far back those go, but it's like I want to say there's like 30 ETBs over there at least.
I love that Lost Thunder ETB with Zeraora. Am I right? The blue one?
That's a nice one.
I love Lost Thunder. Underrated. Beautiful.
Excellent set. I was going to ask you what some of your favorite sets were.
Okay, so I'm big on Fire Red Leaf Green, EX Team Rocket Returns. I'm more of the vintage.
Ooh, yeah.
And XY, anything XY. I just made an XY post today, and that's when I started playing, was in 2016. And that's actually how I got really into the TCG, was in 2016 when I started to play with XY. So I feel like everything is just kind of like going back. And then I started to get a little bit into black and white. And then I was like, I'm going to go a little bit further. And that's how it just kind of happened.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fire Red Leaf Green is just an absolutely terrific set.
That Charizard from that set?
Yeah.
Not even just the Charizard, just,
Yeah. No, that Charizard's beautiful. Really is.
You know, some of my favorite cards, I want to say, are like the e-reader cards from around that era. You know, just some of the comments had such great arts. I just sent some in to be graded.
Which one's your favorite e-reader? Do you have one?
Oh, probably that crazy looking Charmander. I don't know if you know the one I'm talking about. I might have him in this pile because I just have so many of my favorite. Not this one. It was the one where he looked all funky. And then the Bulbasaur where he's sleeping. Oh, I love that one. I got a graded one of those too.
JC, how did you get involved originally with Pokemon? What's your earliest memory?
I have specific memories. So the first one, me and my best friend. So we used to watch Parent Trap every single night. She basically lived with me. And one day she comes over with her brothers and she has this VHS tape. So I was in the 90s. I was a 90s kid. And she comes in and she's like, I have something. We have to watch it. You know? And I was like, yeah, let's watch it. We're not watching Parent Trap. What's going on? So she played it and it was Pokemon. It was the first episode and I thought it was the coolest thing. Pikachu, where he's all upset at Ash and he's like, I'm not going to be your Pokemon. And it caught my heart. And then I remember that was my first memory. And then a couple of years later, my parents took me to a comic book shop. And I saw that there was a comic book.
That first one? What year was that first when you
I'm trying to remember. It was before 2004. I'm trying to think of, like, it was before 2004, 2000, maybe year 2000, something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the beginning.
Yes, it was the beginning. It was when the VHS just came out, I'm pretty sure, or something, because she came and she was so excited.
Yeah.
And then the second time we were at the comic book store and my parents took me and there was like 3 issues, like a manga comic book of Pokemon. And I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And they were like, which one do you want? And I chose issue 3. And they're like, don't you want to start with issue 1? But I'm like, issue 3 has Pikachu on it. Like, I have to get Pikachu. It's the green one with the, like, a really chubby, like, oh, it's so cute. And yeah, that's the one. Those are my 2 earliest memories. And then 2016, by the way, I couldn't find any TCG cards. I remember finding 1 or 2 packs, but they didn't exist. I don't know if it was the language, but there was Yu-Gi-Oh! And there was Magic. There was just no Pokemon.
Interesting.
Weird.
And then you mentioned you came back in 2016.
I did.
Was that because of Pokemon Go?
It wasn't. So this was like, I remember doing Cégep here. So after high school, you have to do your 2 years. And right in front of it, there was like a comic book store, card store, and all my friends were going. And I was like, yeah, I want to go. And I went and they were all playing and I became obsessed, like more into it than anyone else. And I remember playing the Audino deck, and I had the Greninja deck and I got super invested. And oh man, and nobody believed in the Audino deck. And it won. I think it won the Nationals, and I was like, I knew it.
Good job.
Yes.
Good choice you made.
And then Pokemon Go came out, and then it came out, and I played like crazy. Invested.
2016 was also the year that they filmed my Pawn Stars episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was right after Pokemon Go came out.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's really cool.
So that's almost 7 years now. Six plus.
I saw the video of you in porn. Oh my God. Hot stars.
The what?
Well, I just got canceled. Boom.
That was great. No, that was great.
You know what's terrible? I watch it all the time. That's the thing. That's the embarrassing part.
Yeah. No, it's a great show. I love that show. I've always loved that show.
Yeah.
And their new show On the Road, where they go to different states now. In that's on History Channel also with Rick and Chumley and the other son. I can't think of his name right now, but
It's okay. It's okay.
I hope he doesn't watch this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but that's like an antique road show with personality. It's a really cool show, and they give a chance for people around the country to come to them and bring collectibles and get estimates, and they purchase them just like at the pawn shop.
That's amazing. I want to know more about your experience with that. That would be awesome.
That would, yeah. I'm not sure what their schedule is, but I know he goes. I was actually just with Chumley a few days ago, and he said they'll be going away for 3 months. In another 2 months, I think. But he'll be, I think, at all the Collecticons too. So
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna miss his Pokemon cards. He's gonna be gone for 3 months. Wow.
Yeah, because they, those are 2-hour episodes.
Oh, wow.
And so it takes a long time to film, and they go from hotel to hotel, and it takes a long time. He might come back for a day or two because he loves his dog, and he always misses his dog so much. So, but then he has to get right back on the road. But that's a terrific. Anybody who likes Pawn Stars will love this Pawn Stars on the Road.
I've been meaning to watch that.
I'm gonna have to tell my mom. My mom's a huge fan, bigger than me. She watches it all the time.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm.
So good. Now, what are your top 5 favorite Pokemon?
Oh no, I get this asked all the time, and I'm terrible at it. Okay, Lucario, Gengar. Yes.
Yeah, Gengar.
The little bird, because I love pigeons.
Really?
I do. I walk downtown, and every time I see a pigeon, I'm like, this thing is so cute.
It was so funny. I was in Italy one time, and we're at a tourist area, and this guy puts bird food in my hand, and next thing I know, I had 100 pigeons around me, and they were standing on me eating the food out of my hands. It was so great. I gotta find that picture.
Oh my god, yes. I love it. Oh man, I don't know how many I named. I think I named 3 or 4.
3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah. 3. My team is just 3. I'm trying to think of Steelix. I love Steelix. I love Steelix because of Jasmine and Bruno, the Japanese versions, the NES cards. I love that one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Shaman. I have to throw Shaman in there just because of XY and the whole meta thing.
Yeah,
that Shaman.
It's funny how popular Gengar has gotten this last number of years.
Yeah,
because Gengar was never super popular, but he just got more and more and more and more, and now I think he's in the top 5 of all Pokemon. Yeah,
I'd say so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't help it. Yeah, I'd say Gengar's in my top. I love a good Gengar. I got a lot of Gengar stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which is your favorite Gengar card? I have one. I have a very specific one that I want as a PSA 10.
Oh, I love the one. I think it's from Aquapolis. The one where he's reaching down. I'm trying to think of which. Is it from Aquapolis? Ooh. Now I gotta pull it up.
I also wonder why Gengar. I think he's got that cool look. I feel like that's what it is. It's that whole cool. I don't know.
Yeah, and he's so purple. He's so purple.
He is so purple.
That color gets reaction,
And purple is in. People have to say,
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys could see that one. That Gengar card. I want that one.
Yes. That's a nice one. That's a really good one. Definitely. I love the one from Phantom Forces. The one where he's just coming out of the card.
I gotta see that one. now I'm on a Gengar hunt.
Every time I see it raw, I buy it. If it's near mint and raw, I just buy it. Oh, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that is a great card. You are kidding.
Yes, I love it, but I do want it as a 10. I do really want to.
That's a pretty one.
Oh yes. Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know that card.
he
Sure.
has that card. He's like, I have it hoarded. I'm just kidding.
I don't have that one. That's actually one I don't have.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that one.
That one and Lucario are my favorite XY cards, hands down. And I think it's why it's my favorite Pokemon. It's based on the card. It's based on that artwork, and it's based on. It's funny because playability. I never played with those cards. They weren't strong, but they're beautiful.
But the art is great. Yeah. See, I like cards for two different reasons. Like one of my favorite cards is actually a wishy-washy card. I don't like the Pokemon, but for playability, like I put it in a deck and it destroys people.
Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think. No, I was
Sorry.
going to say I don't think we've anybody has ever asked you, Hillary, your top 5.
Yes.
That is true. Oh my goodness. Now I'm put on the spot. I would say Slowpoke.
Now you see what it's like.
Slowpoke tattoo.
Okay, Slowpoke.
Oh wow.
That's
cool.
Oh wow. Ooh, that's tough. Probably Bulbasaur. I'd put Bulbasaur up there.
Okay.
Bulbasaur.
I feel like I'd say Slowpoke 3 more times.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that. Gary, how about you?
Yeah, well, my favorite is for sure Venusaur, my all-time favorite. And the artwork, Arita's artwork from the base set is by far my favorite. I love that card. And then if I didn't say Charizard, I'd get too much mail. So Charizard for sure.
There you go.
Yep. And then, I mean, how can I not say Blastoise? You know, for me, I have, the base set I'm kind of known for, my base set collection. So the big three, including, Blastoise, were just terrific in the base set. And then maybe Lucario like you, and then possibly
Pitta.
I hate to say it. I hate to admit it, but I've always loved Eevee too.
I love Eevee. One of my tops. I got my Eevee tattoo.
I love that.
I just hung a picture up of Eevee that a girl did the artwork on, and I love that. So
that's amazing.
Just between us, Eevee is in my top 5.
That's a good one.
Amazing.
That's not real macho. That's not real macho. So
there's huge Eevee fans out there. The whole Eeveelution, the whole thing. I remember whenever I get my nails done, they're like, "What? It has to be an Eevee," and I'm like, "Oh."
That's
I love
cool.
Eevee, but it's just not my top. It's not like
it's hard to pick a top 5. Like Kabuto is like my favorite Pokemon. That's a weird one. Like not a lot of people like Kabuto. I love Kabuto. Just that nice little. I just want to pick it up and squeeze it.
Right. That's how I feel about Venusaur. I just want to grab his nose, shake his nose.
We're all such goofs. I love it. No, I love your little Rowlet there. He's so cute. I want to pick him up and squeeze him.
Yes, my holiday Rowlet. I don't know if you've seen my older posts around Christmas time, and I was like bringing it everywhere and taking pictures. But
He's so cute.
But what are your goals for your social media?
I don't know. Honestly, it kind of caught me off guard. I got people messaging me too, and they're saying like, "Oh my God, you're growing so fast." So I made it during COVID, and I just I wouldn't show my face or anything like that. I was kind of hesitant. I was like, I don't know. And then I remember it was in October, like October 17th-ish. I started to show my face more. And then I started to get a lot more following. I started to get more involved in the community, talking and like actually engaging with the comments as well. And I tried it to, and it started to form my own style. Like I started to kind of get to know the community and everything. And in terms of where I see it, it just kind of happened.
Now, what do you do beyond Instagram?
Beyond Instagram, so I just finished school. So I've been in school for a very long time. I finished my PhD.
Oh, okay.
So wow. I'm a doctor now, and it feels like yes.
Good job.
What field? What field?
Politics.
Oh, okay. Okay, very cool.
Politics. I work in migration, so I work like behind the scenes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. And you went to school in Montreal?
I've been all over. So for the last 6 years, I've been traveling. And I think
Mhm.
that's another thing. I clung to Pokemon because it was something that I felt connected to while I was traveling too. And I was collecting as I was going. So I did my
Ah.
BA here, but then I traveled the whole time and I finished in the UK.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, just a couple months ago, we interviewed physician Allie Fit, and who's lives in Florida. She's a huge Disney fan,
Nice.
and she's a gastro
A
in the
pediatric gastroenterologist, I think.
Oh,
right.
She was
wow.
doing, yeah,
Very
yeah, she's
good,
so cool.
Hillary.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Wow, what a memory. Yeah, but she's going to be in Orlando, and I'll send her your regards, Hillary.
Yes, please do. Yeah, she's so cool.
Yeah,
That's the one thing I was really looking forward to meeting her and a lot of other people that we've chatted with down there. So I'm really
yeah,
bummed out that I'm not going. I'm so bummed out. But like I said, I'm now that I know I can get my appointments in the future, I'm definitely
right.
going to another one.
Nice.
And whatever one you go to, it's going to be out of sight. So
Oh yeah,
great.
they're all
So
great. I think if anybody
they're
can
all
make
great.
it to one of them, just go. You won't
Yeah,
regret it. I had so much fun last year in Orlando. I didn't want to leave.
I
Wow.
know. Yeah,
I've
and
never been to Florida.
hopefully, no. Go ahead, JC.
Oh, sorry. I was just like, I've never been to Florida. I feel like I need to go.
Yes, you do
Come
have
on,
to go.
go. I mean, you can go to Disney World.
Yes.
I know a physician Allie Phipps. She'll be going to Disney World,
Oh.
and
I actually have a secret, though. I have a secret that I'm afraid of Disney World,
are
Disneyland.
you really?
Yes.
Oh,
It's the
Because
funniest thing. I'm so sorry.
because
But
of roller coasters or
oh, well, I have a fear of heights, so that would automatically be
oh
a no-no. But
okay I see.
oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I
Uh-huh.
feel bad.
but I don't know what it is. Just me and Disney World. I get scared. I think it's the people in costumes, which is really funny because I'm into comic books
Yeah.
Oh.
and I'm into
Mhm.
cosplay. But then you put me in Disneyland or Disney World, and I'm gonna be so scared. I'll just be like,
Mm.
Oh, definitely don't go if you're scared. It's not worth it.
Well, we all have our things, right? We all
Yeah.
have our things that other people would consider peculiar. We all have those.
for some people it's spiders, some people it's snakes. For me, it's Mickey and Minnie Mouse. I don't know.
Right.
Oh.
Do you like the ocean and stuff like that?
Okay, so I'm a chicken. You're making me sound like a chicken. I'm terrified of the ocean.
Okay.
Oh.
Terrifying.
I'm just trying. I'm just trying to think of a good collecticon for you to go to where everything will be perfect.
I would still do all those things. Like I said, I've been traveling for like 6 years straight. So I've always been on a plane and it's me just going like holding and like not breathing. And they're just like, I can tell people are scared. They're just like, you okay? I'm like, no, but it's okay.
See,
Yeah,
like,
well,
I'm
to tell
scared to
you the
fly.
truth, the worst first 20, 30 years of my life, I was afraid of flying too. And
Really?
that went away. So,
I wasn't afraid of flying until I had a plane break down as we were taking off.
mm.
Oh, wow.
We were in Italy and they go to take off and it just goes boom and then clunk, clunk, clunk. And we
You
didn't.
don't tell a person who's afraid of flying this.
No. I'm
Yeah.
trying to make you or anybody scared. We're all fine. Obviously, I'm still here. But I was terrified. They wouldn't let us off the plane. They said, we're going to repair the plane and then we're going to take off. So we sat there for 4 hours without electricity or ventilation or
Oh
anything.
no.
And then they said, okay, we're going to take off now. And I was like, okay.
Oh, no.
By then, your
Then you just need to
anxiety
call my
level
loved
is so high.
Scared. But we made it. We made it, thankfully.
Yes.
That's right. Mhm.
Surprisingly.
See, for me, it's not the fear of flying, it's the fear of heights specifically. And I was never afraid. It started like when I started traveling a lot, it just kind of hit one day and I was like, whoa, it's weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you don't like a window seat then?
No.
Yeah, you're closing that window, not looking.
Yeah, I pick a focal point and I'm like, that's it. I'm looking at this guy's shoe for the entire flight and not blinking. I don't care who's looking at me.
Oh, I feel so bad.
One of my best, I don't know what experiences. I can tell that one of the flight attendants knew I was scared, and it was in a busy plane, and they came, didn't say anything, and they just sat next to me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be put on the no-fly list. This is it. I have to call the people at my work and tell them I have to.
Oh,
But it's good. I can fly, kind of.
Yeah. Well, when you go to New York, how do you fly there, right?
Yeah, or I was thinking about taking the train.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
I can also drive. I can drive to New York.
Yeah,
it's not that far. It's like
no, it's not that far from you.
No,
because you're not too far from the U.S. border in Montreal, right?
No, like Vermont is like right there.
Perfect. Yeah. So you would be about maybe 7-hour drive to New York City.
6, maybe 7. Yeah, depending on how fast and slow you drive, and if you get stopped by a police officer, searched by security. I'm just kidding.
You don't want that.
Well, if you have somebody to go with you,
if you have somebody to go with you, Pokemon cards. I'm just kidding. It's all good.
Yeah. Oh, are you there?
Whoops.
Oh no. Okay, you're there. Okay, good.
There she is.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Fine. That looks like me.
I do not have an actual system. I feel like I need to get a proper system so this doesn't happen.
Well, I'll tell you, you're great. You're great to interview. I mean, you're not shy. You're outgoing. I mean, you should do more. I'm glad we got you to do this.
Yes, I feel like once I get a proper system, or once I feel more comfortable, I feel like I'm super shy. Even with my job, I do everything behind. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the writer. I'm the advisor. Right. Other people just go do the speaking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's surprising because you seem so good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I talk to a lot of like academics and things. They sit with me. They'll like just discuss their ideas. And I think that's what they want. They want somebody that they can feel comfortable, make it casual, but also to catch the right wording and things like that as I step on my own words. But it's just I think a lot of people just want to, have somebody to talk to and hear and say, yes, you're good. You're okay. And yeah. But thank you.
Yeah. You're doing great.
Are you, JC, are you familiar with Rattle Pokemon?
No,
because he's not too far from you there.
Oh,
and he has a great channel, a lot of fun. He kind of goes after scammers and things like that, so it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, he's a Pokemon detective.
Yeah, but he's legit. Yeah, I mean he doesn't do it just for views and that.
Yeah.
I mean he's actually trying to help the hobby. So nice. Rattle Pokemon, you should check him out. And he's a neighbor. I bet he's real close to you. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'll take a look.
I'll send you a link to him after. Yeah.
What kind of scammers are you talking about? Like fake cards, fake Pokemon cards?
Not just fake cards, but when people sell a card on Instagram and they scam somebody, like they don't send the card or something, he puts them on blast and tries to solve all that stuff, which is great. Somebody doing that.
Or card shops that get robbed and different things. You just kind of try to keep people aware, and new people come in the hobby, they're likely to get scammed, because they don't know what to look out for in that. And so he really educates people, and I love his content. I don't normally like the negativity of most of those types of channels. I like Hillary's and my thing, like this, but Rattle is sincere. He really is trying to help Pokemon, help the hobby, and it's all Pokemon.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look. Awesome. I want to ask, have you ever bought a fake card? Or have you ever seen a fake card in person? Have you ever witnessed anything like that?
I have people send me fake cards knowing that I'm going to know they're fake cards. They don't charge for them.
Oh, wow.
And then about in 2000, let me see, I would say about 2004, I bought a case of base set, 6 boxes of base set from Belgium. And they were repacks and fake cards and stuff. But I was real highly into PayPal, so they took care of me.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
I didn't lose anything, but that was a whole case of, and back then, you know, relatively, it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's happened. You know, that's happened. I've never lost anything because I kind of know, you know, you want to stick with well-known sellers, you know, high-rated people with a good reputation. Don't take too many chances unless it's a cheap card or something. And you know, you just try to protect yourself and know what to look out. And Rattle, Pokemon's channel, he shows what to look for on fake cards. So he does that too. So that's very good.
Yes.
I like that. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check it out.
Have you gotten fake cards by accident at all?
Once, and I remember this was when I first started, and I was playing like competitively in 2016, and it was when I first made my eBay account, and somebody had a card, they didn't show the back, and in my mind I didn't even know people were selling fakes, so I just bought it, and I remember playing with it, and they were like, oh, this one's fake, and I was like, what?
But you didn't know. I mean, I feel bad that there's people out there taking advantage of people who don't know. Like, it's hurting the most vulnerable people in the hobby, the people that are just starting and getting into Pokemon usually, and they're, well, pull a fast one on them, right? That's
some people, if you screw them once like that, they're gonna never you know play again. They're never going to be involved in Pokemon again because they, you know, because they're new, they get scammed and then they give up. And that's the worst thing. You lose them.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I wish there was a way that it could just completely stop, or just, yeah, I feel like there will always be scammers out there. There's always going to be bad people in any kind of hobby or any kind of field and trying to wreck it. But
when there's money involved, you're going to have people like that. Yeah, for sure.
I feel like it happens a lot, like on like we have Kijiji. I'm pretty sure it's like Craigslist or some kind of like, yeah, like those local kind of like garage sale type things. A lot of those.
Yeah.
And then they can go.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, that was it. They could just ghost you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is at least for those who know what to look out for, at least most of those are done in person. You know, like a Craigslist, you know, thing. At least you can go in person a lot of the time. And if you don't know the person, you can meet at a police station and go in person.
Yeah. All good advice.
Yeah.
I know somebody who got stuck with fake cards, and it was a really big deal too. And they were new in the hobby, and they went to the police about it. But it's very limited. It's really tough. Like, it's still.
That's such a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Rattle does that. He goes to the police, and he gets the police involved. And I recently had a couple cards stolen, a lot of money, 2 very valuable cards. And I got the police involved, and I did end up getting them back. So
thank goodness. Yeah, I was so relieved to hear you got those back.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that happen. I can't believe people do that. That's terrible.
Especially, I see all these conventions that I go to, I bring a couple of valuable cards, you know, for the kids to see and to hold on and take pictures with me with those 2 cards that they'll probably never handle again.
Yeah.
And so I do it for them. And somebody actually got into my backpack and stole them. And yeah, I know that was pretty disappointing. But this community, the person who stole them was pretty stupid the way he did it. And this community, you know, knows me and knows my collection. And so I got lucky and got those cards back without losing anything. So I thought it was a total loss.
I refuse to bring backpacks now to any kind of conventions or anything like that, just because I'm like, you know, things happen and people have their eyes out. They have their eyes out. They're watching. They're just like, they wait for the second that, you know, and people know who you are. People will take that risk. They'll be like, oh, this is Gary King Pokemon. Like, he's probably packing something really nice. Let me take my shot. It's unfortunate, but yeah. So I
this
usually
time it worked out, and I'll have to be more careful, you know.
Which is sad. It's sad that it's come to that.
Yeah, it really is.
What's unfortunate? Oh yeah.
I need to get like, like that big vacuum on Luigi's Mansion. Have you guys seen that? Like how he sucks up the ghosts?
Yes.
If I could just suck up all the people who do things like that and all the fake cards and put them in that giant vacuum and ship them to Mars, the world would be a better place.
Hello. I love the way you think. Great. Yes.
But what's I don't think these people are actually even in the community. I think these are people who are there with a specific mission, so
opportunistic thieves, some of them.
Yes.
Yeah, the one who stole mine obviously was not a Pokemon person because because of the way they got caught, was because they were just ignorant to the hobby and ignorant.
I thought that you were going to say they stole the wrong thing.
I mean, their biggest mistake was they were graded cards and they resold them as a graded card. Just like, and one of them I had signed the outside of the case.
Yeah.
Chumley and I had signed the outside of the case.
Yeah.
And sold them just like that.
So he didn't even crack it out of the case.
Yeah, everybody in the Pokemon world knows that's my card.
Everybody was looking for that. Yeah. Well, thankfully, the person who stole them was not that bright.
That's right.
It works out.
Had he cut it out and regraded it, nobody ever would have known.
Did you get the card back?
Yeah, I got them both back.
That's amazing. Okay, good.
Thanks to the people in the hobby that tracked it down, found it, purchased them, got refunded through PayPal, called the police. It took a little bit, but I was so grateful, and now I have them again. So
hopefully the person understood their lesson and won't do it again with the hassle and just everything in general just stops, But
yeah, we knew he was the one because he said that he told the buyer that he got them from his brother who's had them for a long time. Well, we know that's not true because just two months before they were mine. And so if this guy's lying, then we knew he didn't just purchase them from somebody, randomly. We knew he was in on it. So, yeah, but it worked out. It worked out well. It worked out good. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like we've been chatting for a while.
What time is it? I don't even.
Oh my God, it's 10. We've been talking for a while. I was like, we get lost in these conversations, don't we?
We really do. Yeah, I know.
I love it.
I love the style.
Yeah, so much fun. Do you have anything else you want to say before we get going? It's been so much fun having you on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I had so much fun, and thank you.
How can everybody
see you guys at the cons?
Yeah, how can everybody find you?
Just through Instagram. I don't have TikTok or YouTube yet, so it's all on Instagram.
And it's Pokilegends.
It's Pokilegends, yeah.
With an S.
You ever want to make a YouTube debut? I think you would do amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. In fact, let us be your first interview if you ever decide to start a YouTube channel.
Yes. I will. I have to figure out how the internet works. I know that sounds kind of weird. Like, I can't. You don't understand how long it took me. Like, how do I do Zoom? And I'm like, I should know this because I work through Teams. And I'm like, every time something new comes to me, I'm like, I have no idea. Everything.
Well, I'm kind of like that too, JC. When I was a kid, we didn't even have TV sets, so I'm no tech wizard, right?
Better than me. You're already crushing it. You knew exactly how to get on.
Yeah, well, Hillary helps me with a lot of that.
Oh yeah, I'd be your tech support. Too bad I'm not your neighbor. I'd be over there. I'd be like, all right, Gary.
I know.
Maybe I could get my brother on board. He could help me out, and then I'll be like,
go. Yeah.
I'd love to meet him.
He's hearing this whole conversation. I'm like, you're into software? I don't understand.
Yeah, if you can get him to come to one of the Collecticons, I'd love to meet him too.
Definitely, yes.
Oh, well, all right, everybody. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. Leave a thumbs up and let us know what you think down in the comments. And we will see you all very soon. Bye for now and take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.